guys, what's up? How are you doing? Thanks so much for joining me in today's video. We're talking all about newest KVD Good Apple foundation, the viral foundation on TikTok. I am very excited to get this wear test going. We're gonna be doing a 2-day wear test. So I did wear this foundation for over 10 hours yesterday. So I'm gonna let you know what I think, and then today we're gonna do the same. If this is the first time here, I'm Gigi. Thanks so much for clicking on my video. I do a ton of luxury makeup reviews, unboxing, first impressions, hauls, everything like that. So if that's a content that you enjoy, go ahead and click on the red button that says subscribe, and also go to my Instagram because over there I do keep you posted on new makeup hauls, makeup releases, everything like that. So let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so let's begin. And as I mentioned, this foundation went viral. It went on TikTok, it went just crazy on Instagram. I needed to have it. It just took a long time to come to Canada, and finally it's here. And as soon as it restocked on Sephora's website, it's gone. Now it's mostly all sold out. All the darker shades are available, but not the lightest. I got the shade 051 medium, and this is the packaging. I really like the fact that the whole thing is recyclable. I love this clear packaging. I don't really mind it. It doesn't have any hinges, any metals inside, nothing. It doesn't have a mirror, nothing like that. So you can just be done and put it in the recycling bin and you call it a day. It is really lightweight. This is called the Good Apple Skin Perfecting Hydrating Foundation. It retails for 51 Canadian dollars and it's a buildable full coverage hydrating foundation balm with a lightweight long wear formula and a fresh matte finish. So fresh matte finish in a fully recyclable packaging. The coverage of the foundation is full, the finish is matte, the formulation is cream, and some of the highlighted ingredients are apple extract, which is going to help to nourish the skin. And it also has sodium hyaluronate, which is going to hydrate as well. So very hydrating kind of foundation. Sephora usually lists what skin types the foundations are good for, but for this foundation, they don't tell you. So with all those hydrating ingredients, you know, it lets me to believe that this is going to be a very hydrating foundation, which is going to be best for normal and dry skin types. Not sure about oily unless you prep really well. I do have combination skin. My T-zone gets, you know, quite oily. Today I did not prime. I only applied my skincare in the morning, my moisturizer, and then I came back and, you know, did the application of the foundation. So they also told you that this is infused with skin nourishing apple extract. This is non-comedogenic, so it's not gonna break you out, which is a plus, which I was worried about because being so creamy, I thought that it made. It's gonna minimize the appearance of pores. It's gonna give the skin a smooth, healthy look. The non-cakey, flashback free formula quickly covers blemishes and discolorations for a speedy confidence boost. So all those claims sound very dreamy. I love them. This foundation also comes into 40 shades. That's all I could see on Sephora's website, and they tell you that you can apply it whatever you like, with your fingers, a sponge, a brush. I went ahead and applied with a brush because that's how I like to apply my foundations. I did not put my brush in here. I went ahead with my clean fingers. I took a little bit. I'm gonna show you the consistency of the foundation. So it is very creamy, and it is truly a full coverage foundation. This is the shade 51, which is a spot on match. So if you and I are twinsies, this is gonna be perfection. This is such a good match for me. I loved it. So when it comes to the application, as I said, I went ahead and applied with a brush. I'm going to show you the clip of me applying. I went and did maybe 3 stripes on my cheeks, and then I did 1 on my forehead and 1 on my chin, and I went ahead and blended all that out with my It Cosmetics foundation brush, which is very packed, so it's going to give me the most coverage. The foundation takes a little to no effort to blend. It took me like seconds to blend everything, and I think that it looks very nice. It really evened everything out, but I don't feel like it's too much. I don't feel like it's a mask at all. I think that I didn't apply a ton. You could go overboard if you wanted, but I just wanted to make sure that I applied just a good amount of the product without being too much, so that we don't cake up our face. So with that amount of foundation that I applied, I was happy, I was content. I went ahead and did the same on the other side of my face, and this is the finished results. And this is what the foundation looks like with no setting powder, no concealer, nothing, just the foundation by itself. You can see that with the amount of product that I applied, the finish is really natural. I don't think that, again, I'm wearing a ton of makeup because it looks very skin-like. I do still see some of my hyperpigmentations. Well, I'll bring you close in a minute. I could still see some of my sunspots and freckles, everything like that, which is my preferred kind of foundation. So this claims to be a full coverage, but I think it is really nice that you get to manage the coverage that you like. So don't apply a ton. If you don't want a ton, you apply it a little bit and then you're good to go. So I really like, you know, how customizable this foundation could be. Yesterday, I applied even less because I wasn't wearing a ton of makeup, but I did still wanted to do a good, you know, natural makeup kind of day. And I'm gonna show you, as I said at the end of today's video, what it looked like 10 hours post application. But let me bring you in so you can see me up close and you can see what this foundation looks like. I set all over my face with the one size powder after I applied the foundation, and then I went ahead and did all my makeup. You guys, I feel like this looks so beautiful. Very perfecting, very softening, very blurring to my pores. I love the finish of this foundation. It does look a little bit radiant and natural. Even though I said it, I am not feeling or looking dry at all. I feel like it's just so softening to my cheek area where I may have some pores. It's not sitting heavy on my smile lines. It's not emphasizing them at all. Around my nose is looking pretty good. Everywhere it's just a beautiful finish this foundation has. So I am very excited to wear this foundation again today to let you know what I feel like. But so far so good. So far I am loving what I'm seeing. So I am going to wear this foundation maybe for 7 or 8 hours. It's actually really early. It is 8 in the morning, so I'm gonna try to come back at the 8-hour mark and then we just wrap up the video. But yeah, you guys, this is me. This is what I'm looking like. I don't think I have anything else to say other than I'm gonna see you guys in my final check-in. Hey guys, I'm back and it is about 5:30 in the afternoon. I left my phone. I have no watch, but I saw the time whenever I was coming down to film. I'm ready to wrap up the video. It's been a long day, and yeah, let's talk about this foundation. First of all, I wanted to show you a clip of me yesterday when I freshly applied the foundation. This is what it looks like. I did very minimal makeup yesterday. I applied mostly creams, not too many powders, but I did lightly set everything with my one size powder. That day, which was yesterday, I applied a little bit of my Gucci primer, and this is what I did. I wore the foundation for 10 hours and I'm gonna show you what it looks like at the end of the night. Everything looks really pretty and flawless, but my chin area was actually like separated and it looked a little bit dry and cracked, which I didn't really love, but I was wearing a mask that day on and off, so you know, it is very difficult with foundations to really hold up around, especially around my mouth area. So that was yesterday. Overall, I think that it looked really pretty. I didn't have any issues with how I looked. I think it was a very beautiful. So now let's talk about today. Today, I show you what it looked like freshly applied. It looked beautiful. It is super softening and perfecting. This foundation is pretty, but I think today I applied a little bit too much. I was filming reels this morning and I just got carried away. I did maybe like 3 stripes here and then maybe I applied it too much on my chin area, which is looking a little bit rough. And today I haven't worn a mask and today I did not prime. So let me bring you in so you can see what I'm talking about. So I really hope you can see how the foundation has worn off on my chin and it looks just cracked and just weird, you know, like it's not like a good dry on my chin. It's like I didn't even wear a mask today and this is what happened. So it just transferred because I was eating, I had a salad for lunch and I was wiping my mouth and I guess, you know, it transferred really easily to my napkin or whatnot. I do have to say that this foundation is you know, it transfers. Like if you wear a mask, it's gonna transfer to the mask. This really like emollient and hydrating, it truly is. But other than that, I feel like everywhere, like here in my chin, my cheek area, my forehead, everything else looks so nice. It hasn't sat heavy on my smile lines, you know, foundations usually do. And this is just, you know, just ever so slightly a little bit there, but nothing too much that I feel like, oh my god, I need to like blot or whatnot. Nothing. I haven't blot or anything like that today. And I applied this foundation at 8 in the morning, so it is 5 p.m. It's been 9 hours since I applied the foundation, and I think it looks really nice. So friends, I have to say that I really like this foundation. I really do. I feel like it's beautiful. As I mentioned, it's really just softening and perfecting. The matte was spot on for my complexion. I really like it. In person, like in natural lighting, it looks really natural and beautiful. But I do have to say, less is more. Less is more. Don't apply too much. This could be really high coverage. It could be cakey, and I think that's what happened on my chin today. It was just too much coverage and it just looked creepy. And I guess because it's so hydrated and emollient, it just starts to break apart once my oils came through, and it just like moved my foundation. I don't know, but it moved it in a weird, if you saw, in a weird place, which I don't really like. But yeah, so I do recommend priming. 100% prime. Today I didn't prime, so I do suggest you prime. If you have dry skin, just prime as usual, whatnot. If you have oily skin, I don't know, you guys, I don't know if these will be for you, because again, I just feel like it's just so hydrating that it could be just too much. It could be too much hydration for someone with oily skin. But that's just my perception. I'm not sure. Of course, I don't have oily skin. I have combination skin, and my T-zone gets oily. Today is not too bad. I do feel like this foundation, it should be primed so it doesn't break apart and it will last longer. But yeah, other than that, I love it. I really do. I see myself in the viewfinder and it just looks so blurred and like just soft and beautiful. And same here in my mirror. I really like it. I think that the hype is real. I understand why this is being hyped up. I think it's beautiful. It's a stunning foundation. I love that it's non-comedogenic, so it's not gonna really clog my pores and everything. And I just love the whole vibe of the foundation. Let me know, have you tried Good Apple foundation? I would love to hear from you. Have you tried this foundation? Is this on your radar, or you just don't want to know anything about this type of foundation? I for spring and summer is gonna be also really beautiful, because again, outside it just looks really skin-like and pretty. I really enjoyed this foundation, you guys. Let me know, what do you think? What do you think of the finish? Did you like it? What do you think of my review? Anything, just drop me comments. Drop them all below. Thanks so much, you guys, for your love and support. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.